All right, guys. So in this video, we're going to discuss 8A, and that's from the workbook of pre-intermediate level, English file, pre-intermediate level, 8A. So let's get started then. The first exercise is grammar related, and it's about should and shouldn't. And obviously we know that should we use for advice, right? When we want to advise someone, we say you should do that or you shouldn't do that. So we're going to work on this kind of exercise here. So A exercise is asking us to read problems A to G. So we've got here problems, you see, problems, right? A, B, C, problems, okay. And then complete the advice in 1 to 7. So we've got advice here, 7 pieces of advice with should and shouldn't. And a verb from the list. We got the list here, guys, right? And then match the sentences to the problems, right? So I'm going to read the problems first, yeah? So A says what? I find it really difficult to get up in the morning, and I'm often late for work. My boss has noticed, and she's quite angry with me. What should I do? Okay, so it's a time problem for this guy. And B, yesterday I hurt my foot while I was playing football. It didn't seem very serious at the time, but now my foot has gone blue. What's your advice? C, I want to have a pet, but I work all day and there is nobody at home. What should I do? I really like one of my colleagues at work, and I think she likes me too. I'd really like to go out with her, but I don't know how to ask her. Any advice? E, I have 3 children, and they all have terrible problems with their teeth. We are always at the dentist's, and each visit costs a lot of money. Any advice? F, I have problems sleeping at night. I have a lot of coffee breaks during the day. Perhaps it's the caffeine. What should I do? Right, so he's asking advice about coffee issues. And the last one is G. I've had an argument with my boyfriend and I don't know what to do. I feel very stupid and I really want to see him again. What do you think I should do? All right, now we've understood all the problems here. Now we're going to work on advice here. So you should get a cat. So the first one is done. If you look here, I want to have a pet, but I work all day and there is nobody at home. What should I do? So the first advice is you should get a cat. Okay. Now, number 2, you coffee all day. So you coffee all day. So you shouldn't drink, right? You shouldn't, because that relates to coffee problem. I have problems sleeping at night. I have a lot of coffee breaks during the day. Perhaps it is a caffeine. What should I do? So definitely this is number 2. We're going to write 2 here. Advice number 2. And we're going to go up. And it says what? You coffee all day. So it will be you shouldn't drink. You shouldn't drink coffee all day. Okay. So number 3, you to bed earlier. To go to bed, you should go to bed earlier. It's always a good idea to go to bed earlier. So you should go. You should go to bed earlier. Okay. And number 4, you a doctor. So you should see a doctor. Okay. And then we got number 5. So what we can do is we can just remove C is gone now here, right? And we got go is gone, get is gone, drink is gone, right? And number 5, don't worry. You, him, how you feel. So it's about the boyfriend problem. So tell. You should tell. Huh? So we're going to write you should tell here. You should tell him how you feel. Okay, so this is gone. So we've got call left. You, them, sweets. You, them, sweets. So you should give them sweets. It's about the kids, about the teeth problem. So you shouldn't give them sweets. right? So you shouldn't give them sweets. So that's gone. Last one is you, her, and invite her to dinner. So you should call her, right? You should call her. You should call her and invite her to dinner. So that's done. So we've completed all the advice now. So we need to distribute this advice in the right problem. Right, let's do that. So A, I find it really difficult to get up in the morning and I'm often late for work. My boss has noticed and she's quite angry with me. What should I do? This is number 3. You should go to bed earlier. Because if you go to bed earlier, you will wake up earlier. So number 3, advice number 3 will be the answer, guys. Right, B, yesterday I had my food while I was playing football. It didn't seem very serious at the time, but now my foot has gone to blue. What's your advice? That will be, you should see a doctor. Number 4. Number 4, guys. Okay. C, I want to have a pet, but I work all day. It's already done. Number 1. D, I really like one of my colleagues at work, and I think she likes me too. I'd really like to go out with her, but I don't know how to ask her. So this is about feelings. 7 is good. You should call her and invite her to dinner. You should call her and invite her to dinner. 7. So we're going to put here 7. Advice number 7. It matches because the guy is talking about a girl. Now, I have 3 children and they all have terrible problems with teeth. We're always at the dentist's and each visit costs us a lot of money. So that's about kids. Sweets. Number 6. You shouldn't give them sweets. Number 6 here. And F is done. The last one is, I have had an argument with my boyfriend and I don't know what to do. I feel very stupid. So this is about boyfriend. So we've got here number 5. Don't worry, you should tell him how you feel, which is number 5 now. That's it. Now we can move to the next exercise, guys. Exercise B is asking us to rewrite the sentence with should or shouldn't and the verb in bold. The first one has been done, as you can see. It isn't a good idea for you to apologize. You haven't done anything wrong. So, yeah, I don't think you should apologize. You haven't done anything wrong. So that's done. Number 2, it's always a good idea to wear a hat in the sun. So that would be, you should wear a hat. That's it. You should wear a hat in the sun. Number 3, it's a bad idea to buy that old house. It is a bad idea to buy. So that would be, you shouldn't buy. That's it. Number 4, if you are in London, it's a good idea to visit the British Museum. So it's a good idea. That would be, you should. If you are in London, you should visit the British Museum. Number 5, I know it isn't a good idea for me to have another chocolate. I know I shouldn't have. Okay. Number 6, the last one, it's a good idea for us to get a new car. So we should get a new car. We should get a new car. Okay, that's it. All right, we got the last question. We got the last question for this page, which is in pronunciation. The difference between and u. Tackle the word with a different sound. Right, we'll do that. So the first one, bull. So it will be pull, wood. Food, food is different sound because this is oo sound. Food, food. Number 2, now we got oo sound, so we should like could, you, soon. So could is the short oo sound. So that's why we will select it as different sound. Number 3, sound, like woman, wouldn't, soup. Woman, woman, wouldn't, soup. Soup is a different one because it's a long sound. Soup. The last one is boot, boot, which is oo sound. So book, shoes, two. Shoes, two. That's long oo sound. Shoes, two. Book is a short sound. So that is different for us, guys. That's it. Now we're going to stop here, and I'll see you in the next videos for the next page. Thank you. Bye-bye.